These are assembly instructions to my birthday candle treat box. So this is the main piece to my box, and I'm just folding down on all the vertical score lines that run the length of this piece. And then I'm folding down on all these score lines that create the tabs at the bottom of my candle box. So next I have these decorative panels. I have 8 of them, and they fit between the score lines of my box. And I'm carefully putting glue on the underside of each one of them. And then I'm just gluing them down, trying to keep an even border all the way around. And I'm going to do that for all 8 of them. So now that I've decorated my panels, I'm going to flip it so that I'm looking at the interior. And I'm folding one end over, and I'm putting glue along that side tab, covering from the score line to the end. And then I'm folding the other end over, and I want the cut edge to be right along the score line of my tab. I'm pulling out all those tabs that are at the bottom, and then I'm going around the circumference, putting glue on all those tabs. And then I'm carefully folding my tabs inwards, flipping my piece over, and I'm going to take one of my octagons and I'm just going to slide it into my shape. So I want every corner of that octagon to correspond with all the score lines that run the height of my box. So now I'm just going in there with my bone folder. You can use a ruler, and I'm applying a little bit of pressure to make sure that that glue takes. And I'm flipping my box over, and I have another octagon that fits right on top. I'm just putting glue on the bottom of it, and then just gluing my octagon into place. And then I'm flipping my piece over again and going in with my bone folder and spreading that glue. So that's the base of my box done. So next I have my flame pieces. So I'm folding them all in half on the score line. So I have 2 of my flame pieces with those tabs. One's on the right and one's on the left. I'm putting glue all over one side, and then I'm gluing the other one right on top of it. I'm going to do that with all 3. And then I have the inner flames. I'm taking one and I am adhering it to the bottom of my flame on the other side, like so. And I'm going to do that with all of them. So next I'm going to put glue on one half of the undecorated side of my flame, and I'm going to place another one exactly on top. Now it's only glued on this side. This side still has no glue. So I still have this one. So I'm putting glue all over both sides of this one. Then I'm taking the third one and I'm just positioning it so that's right over like so. So that's the flame for the top of my candle. So next I have these tabs, and I have this piece that has 3 slits, and you want to slip those 3 tabs into the slits like so. So in a clockwise fashion, you're going to fold down on those 3 tabs, and then you're going to flip it over and make sure that it's nice and straight. And then you're going to put a little bit of glue underneath those tabs, press down, and make sure they're good and stuck. And then I'm going to do the dripping wax. So I have all these little teeth at the top. I'm folding down on all the teeth, and then I'm running my bone folder along the edge just to smooth out the edge between those little tabs. So I have a score line. I'm going to put glue from the score line to the edge. I'm not folding down on the score line. This is just for placement. And then I'm bringing the other end around. I want the cut edge to be right along that score line, like so. Then I'm pulling all those tabs to the outside. I'm putting glue on all those tabs all around the perimeter, carefully folding them inwards so that they're all pointed towards the center of my shape. And then I'm going to take one of my circle pieces. I'm going to insert it inside my shape, and I want the edges of my circle to follow along the walls of my shape. And at the same time, I'm adhering those tabs to my circular panel. So I've got my other round piece. I'm putting glue on the underside of it, and then I'm gluing it on top, hiding all those tabs. I'm just covering the underside of my flame piece in glue, and then I'm doing my best to center it on the top of my candle piece. And then I'm just going to grab my base and then putting my drip wax on top.